Thank you for joining us for part number 3 on this series on this prophetic words that the Lord shared back in 2020, 21, and 22. We're going to go in 23. We're going through these again instead of them being out of sight, out of mind. We feel like the Lord is wanting us to share them again. I hope that we were able to listen to the other 2 so far. This is number 3. And this actually was given back in December 1st of 2020. And I know Misty and I personally had gone through some really hard times back in those times, and of course the global church was dealing with some issues with the whole COVID thing and lockdowns, and the whole society was dealing with a bunch of stuff at that time. Even though things were getting better, things were getting back somewhat to normal, there was definitely, it seems so not normal, if that makes sense. And the Lord had blessed Misty and I and family with just this outstretched hand of victory in our own personal lives. But as I was reading this, even though it was like, this is almost given, not necessarily as just a prophetic word, as it is like a psalm. It's like one of the psalms kind of thing, not, but similar in it. It's a kind of a psalm of praise, but also, like David, as he was singing the psalms, as he was putting them together, those were some prophetic things woven into that. And today, when I was re-looking at this again, that's what it reminded me of. It's like a psalm of praise for our own life, but what the Lord is going to bring about, as things happen. I think this is still to come. I don't think this is yet for the global, for the world yet. But this is the words. It's called God our Father. Thank you for what you have done for us. You dried up the flood and the seas for us. You hem us in on all sides by your hands and presence. You delivered us by your power and outstretched arms. When I looked at the flood, the raging storm, I cried out, Lord, save us. And you did. But it was not a saving just to preserve life. No, you went far over and above that, referencing Ephesians 3:20. You lifted us up high into your presence. You reached down and hid us in your place of safety, and then brought us forth, referencing the story of Noah, into a new place, an elevated place, a place of abundance, of hills you can dig copper, with streams and valleys, a place of God's rich favor and blessing, referencing Deuteronomy 8, never to see the former land again. No, his arms are not too short to save. No, his power is not too weak to deliver, referencing Isaiah 50, verse 2, and Numbers 11:23. Though a storm threatened, God commanded it to be quiet, and it was. The mountains threatened in the darkness. God covered them with the water and raised us above it all, up close to him, to God. What can I say? What shall I give to him who holds the stars in his hands? What shall I do for him who creates the depths of the sea and the heights of the heavens? My God saves. My God heals. My God delivers. My God makes new. O my people, trust in the Lord. Take a look to him for your bread. Lean on him for your strength. Let us bless his name, for my God is God. Amen.